Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network. Good morning to all. And we've got a ball game here in our 1962 replay. The date is April 9, 1962. Opening day. Detroit Tigers at the Washington Senators, a one-game series. Pitching for Detroit is Don Mossi, the left-hander. And for the Senators, it's Benny Daniels. And I'll be back with the lineups in just a couple minutes here. For the Detroit Tigers, leading off and playing second base, Jake Wood. Batting second in center field, Bill Bruton. Andrew, that game's been played already. I didn't broadcast it. Here's Al Kaline, batting third in right. Batting fourth in left field, Rocky Colavito. Batting fifth at first base is Norm Cash. Batting sixth at third base, Steve Burrows. Batting seventh at shortstop, Chico Fernandez. Batting eighth and catching, Mike Rourke. And the pitcher, batting ninth, left-hander, Don Mossi. Don Mossi. For the Washington Senators, leading off in center field is Jimmy Pearsall. Batting second at third is Danny O'Connell. Batting third in right field, Chuck Hinton. The cleanup hitter at first base, Dale Long. Batting fifth and left, Willie Tasby. Batting sixth at shortstop, Bob Johnson. Batting seventh at second base, Chuck Cottier. Batting eighth and catching, Bob Schmidt. And the pitcher batting ninth, right-hander, Benny Daniels. The Detroit Tigers came in tied for fourth place, and Kathy Harden has arrived. They were tied for third place, I should say. Actually, I'm so sorry. They came in fourth place, 10.5 out. In real world, 85 and 76. They were a good club. The Senators came in dead last. They were 60 and 101. And we're going to get ready to start this game in 4 minutes, Kathy. I'm going to, pace myself. Take it nice and slow here. Not to, whoops. I dropped my mic and my orange mic. That one's for Joel Horlin. But I got my red one there. And it's a perfect morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic 1962 baseball. Just a perfect game. I'm going to try to pace myself here. 44,383. And we have the opening pitch from the President of the United States, John F. Kennedy. Oh, a big hand. As John Kennedy, President Kennedy, here at Washington Stadium, throws out the first pitch, as has been a custom since Taft. I believe it's since Taft. And we're almost ready to get started. In a couple minutes, the Senators will take the field. In 61, they came in last. That was their first expansion year. Keep in mind, this is only the second year for the expansion Washington Senators. And the Senators take the field. Benny Daniels taking his warm-ups. He had 21 starts on the season. Setting up the Senators defensively, it's Daniels pitching. Schmidt behind the plate, Long at first. Cottier at second. O'Connell at third. Johnson at short, and in the outfield, left to right, it's Tasby, Pearsall, and Hinton. And leading it off for the Tigers is Jake Wood. Jake Wood. Wood, a right-handed hitter. Daniels is ready. The windup by Daniels and the pitch to Wood. That's 1-2, right-handed. Ballpark blast by Wood. He's got that in power. Right-handed. That's a 17. And at the warning track in left field is Tasby to make the catch. One away, and we are underway here at Washington National. I guess it was called Washington National before it became RFK Memorial. Now here's Bill Bruton. Bill Bruton, I believe formerly with the Milwaukee Braves. I could be wrong. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. That is very tasty in the morning. Bruton, a left-handed hitter. The pitch from Daniels. That's 5-8. Left-handed, grounds to second, our first X today, this morning. That's for Cottier, 219. One, two, it's going to go through for a base hit, S1. E19, 5-9-13. And it is a single, getting past Cottier. Bruton is on. Bruton, a 1-15. Daniels, 1-14. Not being held. He's got the lead. Here's Al Kaline now. Bruton had 14 stolen, but he can't quite get a good enough lead off Daniels right now to send him. Kaline had a great year. I thought it was a good year. Good numbers. 304 average, 29 homers in 398 at bats, 94 knocked in. This was his prime, if you will. Kaline. Whoops. It's already his 10th year in the majors. Okay, here's Daniels, the pitch to Kaline. Real good year, solid. 1-8 right-handed. Single 1-9, it's a base hit for Kaline. Single to left, one asteroid. Bruton goes to second and holds. Kathy Harden for the Tigers. First and second, one out. Here's Rocky Colavito. He's got real good numbers. 37 home runs. Started with Cleveland, traded to the Tigers, then back to Cleveland years later. Played on several other teams. 37. Okay, Daniels is ready. First and second, one out. Here's the pitch to Colavito. That's 3-8, right-handed, walked him. Daniels has loaded the bases with Detroit Tigers. One out. And now Norm Cash is the batter. Cash hit 39 home runs in only 507 at bats. He only hit 243. The infield is back for the double play on Cash. Here's the pitch from Daniels. That's 6-6, left-handed, single 1 to 13, goes through for a base hit for Cash. Bruton comes home, and the Tigers take an early 1-0 lead here in the top of the first, still only 1 out. We're doing the 1962 replay, and I'm loving it already. We have a game this afternoon in the replay. It will be for April 10 in our 62 replay. Cleveland at Boston. The Cleveland Tribe at the Bosock Red Sox. And I'm sure Kathy will be for Cleveland. So the base is still full. 1 out, Steve Burrows. Infield back again. Burrows has some power. Here's the pitch from Daniels. That's 1-6. Pops it up to second for Cottier. 2 away. And now Chico Fernandez. Chico Fernandez, the shortstop. Daniels is ready. The pitch to Chico. That's 6-8, right-handed. Oh my. That is a base hit for Chico. That's going to score 2. 6-8, right-handed, single 2 asteroids. K-Line scores. Calavito scores. Cash goes to third and holds. A 2-run, 2-out single. 6-8. And it's 3-0. So Daniels has allowed 3 runs already. We're still in the first 2 outs. That was a clutch situation. Not on the card. First and third, 2 away, and here's Mike Rourke, the catcher. Pitch from Daniels. 4-5, right-handed, struck him out, and the side is retired. But 3 runs. I thought Daniels might get out of that with just 1 run. And after half an inning, it's Detroit 3 and Washington coming up. A beautiful morning. Don Mossi is the pitcher for Detroit. Takes the mound, taking his warm-ups. Catching him is Rourke. It's Cash at first, Wood at second, Burrows at third, Fernandez at short. Outfield, Calavito in left, Bruton in center, and K-Line in right. And coming up to bat is Jimmy Pearsall. You don't get a chance to have him this crisp, JC, for long. You give it a month, and they'll start to get worked in. Here's Mossi now. The pitch to Pearsall. That's 5-9, right-handed, struck him out. 1 down for Danny O'Connell. Here's the pitch to O'Connell. That's 3-3, left-handed, grounds it to first. Cash has it. And he takes it to the bag, 2 away. And here's Chuck Hinton. He had a good year. 310 average in 542, 17 home runs, 1-16 running, and an 18-13 steal on a 4-6 lead. Automatic. Mossi, the windup, the pitch to Hinton. 6-8, right-handed, fly ball center, should end the inning. Bruton, under it, makes the catch, a 1-2-3 inning for Mossi. We've gone 1. It's Detroit 3, Washington nothing. And this is the Strat-O-Matic network. We are heading to the top of the second here. Benny Daniels comes out. He got hit for 3 runs in the first. He had 21 starts. He's getting the opening day nod here. Leading it off will be Mossi, a 2 WL. Mossi steps in. Here's Daniels. 3-7, grounds it to second for Cottier. He fields it and throws it to long for the first out, 1 away. Now Jake Wood. Wood flew to left in the first. .512, right-handed, grounds to second, X. Cottier 219. He gets 2 at G1, 5-8-10, and throws him out. Nice to have. You talk about crisp, JC. I don't know if you're still there, but the new super advanced X chart. Good morning, Brian. Is nice. So it's 2 down, nobody on, and Bruton coming up. Left-handed hitter. New charts indeed. It's the little things in life. Daniels, the pitch to Bruton. 2-5, right-handed. There's a base hit by Bruton. A 2-out single. He's 2 for 2 now. Not being held. 1-14 with a lead, not going. Here's K-line. And the pitch from Daniels. 1-9, right-handed, walked him. So Daniels puts 2 on with 2 outs. And Rocky Colavito is the batter. Clutch situation here for Rocky. That's 3-8, right-handed, walked him. The bases are full again. They loaded him up twice in the first. Now Cash comes up, clutch situation. Nowhere to put him. The pitch to Cash. 3-6, it's hit deep by Norman, and it's a grand slam home run for Norman Cash, and that's going to be it for Daniels. Look at that, 3-6 right-handed, home run clean. And what a way to start the season. Norman Cash with a grand slam, his first home run of the year. And that's it for Daniels, having allowed 7 runs in 1 2/3 innings. There'll be a little break in the action here. See who's coming in. He pitched 1 2/3, 6 hits. He walked 3, struck out 1. We can close him out. 7 runs. In real worlds, Washington won this 4-1. He went all the way. We're still getting used to the season, so we're really not sure who would be appropriate to bring in. We're looking, and we see that Burnside, actually Burnside started game 2. Ripplemeyer and Kutya, I can't even pronounce that. In game 2, Kutina. Little break in the action here. Still getting used to these teams, so this is a bad team. They don't have a very good bullpen either. Here's, I don't know how to pronounce this game. We have Ripplemeyer with a 5.49 ERA. Maybe we'll bring him in first. And we have Kutina, who would be available later. So we'll bring Ripplemeyer in. As Daniels is knocked out here in the second. Ray Ripplemeyer taking his warm-ups. As the Senators come on out here, 7-0. 4 runs here in the second. Ripplemeyer finishing up his warm-ups. Okay, he's ready. It's 2 outs, and Burrows leading it off. Ripplemeyer again, a 5.49 ERA. He had only 39 innings pitched, but he pitched 5 2/3 innings, relieving Claude Austin in their 3rd game of the season. So we find it appropriate to bring him in. Okay, Ripplemeyer is ready. 2 outs, nobody on. Burrows at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Here's Ripplemeyer, right-hander. And the pitch to Burrows. 6-11 right-handed, grounded back to Ripplemeyer X. He's a 236. (13-2) gets to a G1. E36. 6-8-10. Oh, and he boots it for an error, Ripplemeyer. Burrows is on. Not being held. Here's Chico Fernandez. The pitch from Ripplemeyer. That's 2-9 right-handed. There's a clutch, non-clutch base hit to left field. My goodness. Burrows goes to second. 1-14, 1-16, 1-17. They let him go to third. Holding Fernandez. And Mike Rourke comes up in another clutch situation here. First and third, 2 outs, 4 in. Tigers lead 7-0. The pitch to Rourke. 6-10, right-handed, grounds to short X. Johnson, 431. This could be a disaster for Detroit, for Washington, 431. Johnson, 24, gets to it, G1. E31, 368. And he makes the play for the out. And the side is finally retired, but there were 4 runs on 3 hits, a grand slam by Norm Cash, his first home run of the season, 2 walks, an error, 2 left on, middle of the second, 7-0 Tigers. Beautiful. That's fine. And Mossi comes out for his second inning. He retired the side in order in the first. Dale Long, the cleanup hitter, comes up. Now here's Mossi. 4-9, left-handed, lines it to first, caught by Cash, 1 out. Here's Willie Tasby. I had to pull him from Cleveland. He was traded. Had to pull a couple people. Pitch to Tasby, 3-7, left-handed, single, 1-3, lines to third, caught by Burrows, 2 outs. And Bob Johnson comes up now for Washington. Here's the pitch from Mossi. That's 4-2, right-handed, single, 1-14, goes through. And Johnson on with a base hit with 2 outs. 1-16, 1-14 being held. Now Chuck Cottier is the batter. Here's Mossi now. 6-10, right-handed. There's a fly ball to left. And under it is Colavito to make the catch. And the side is retired. No runs for the Senators. They got their first base runner and hit. A single by Johnson. He was left on. And after 2, it's 7-0 Tigers. This is our 1962 replay. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Jeffrey Guterman back here in Studio B, and it's a 7-0 game here by the visitors, the Detroit Tigers. Ray Ripplemeyer, probably his final inning. He came in, pitched to 3 batters, 1/3 of an inning. Leading it off will be the pitcher, Don Mossi. He's a 2 WL. Mossi steps in. It's a good question. I don't know. He's not carded. Here's Ripplemeyer, the pitch to Mossi. 2-8, struck him out. 1 down. And Jake Wood, 0 for 2. He has had an at-bat in the first 3 innings, a plate appearance. 3 times in the first 3 innings. Here's Ripplemeyer and the pitch to Wood. 1-5, right-handed, struck him out, 2. Now for Ripplemeyer. 2 strikeouts, and Bill Bruton, the batter, he's 2 for 2. A single in the first scored, single in the second scored. Here's the pitch from Ripplemeyer. 6-11, left-handed, grounds it back to Ripplemeyer. X, 236. E2 gets 2 at G3, E36, 6-11, 12. And he boots it. Whoa. Second error for Ripplemeyer. Wow. In relief. Bruton is on. 1-14. Being held. And here's K-line. Okay, Ripplemeyer from the stretch. The pitch to K-line. 1-7, grounds it to second for Cottier, and he throws it to long, and the side is retired. So it's no runs this time. Oh, okay. Very good, Brian, thank you. Seven nothing Tigers, heading to the bottom of the third. Mossi takes the mound. There's Mossi now. Exactly, JC. Mossi's starting his third inning. Some good resolution on this picture here. Or pretty good, I should say. But they may hit for, I know, JC. His nickname was Ears. I should have capitalized the E there. Okay, leading it off is Bob Schmidt. The catcher. He is a right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Mossi. He's a pretty good pitcher in his time, though. 2-10, grounds it to short. Chico Fernandez has it, throws to Cash for the first out. And there'll be a hitter for Ripplemeyer. Sort of an obligatory, we could keep him in, but we're not gonna. 1 1/3 innings, 1 hit, struck out 2. Let's see who's coming in to pitch, and let's see who's going to pinch hit. It will be Marty Kutnya, or Kutina. I really don't have an idea of how to pronounce that. He pitched in the second or third game in Real World. We follow that. Let's see who's hitting here. Get a chance to learn about these benchers. To face Mossi, the left-handed hitter. Joe Hicks, Bud Zipfel. Let's take a look. In the third game, they pinch hit. Here's Hicks, 224. Left-hander, though. Forget about it. I could go with Hamlin, a 253 hitter. Right-hander. Don Locke, King. Here's Zipfel, 239 hitter, left-handed though. So we'll go with Ken Hamlin. He steps in the batter's box. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the third, 7-0 Tigers. Okay, here's Hamlin, he's ready. Mossi gets the sign from Rourke. Here's the windup and the pitch to Hamlin. 210 left-handed, ballpark slash. 11. And it goes through for a base hit. On a 1-12, Hamlin is on. He's a 1-14. And Jimmy Pearsall, top of the order. Okay, Pearsall steps in. Okay, Mossi from the stretch. The pitch to Pearsall. That's 6-8, right-handed, flies to center. Playable by Bruton, 2 away. And Danny O'Connell is the batter. Oh, that's good coffee. The pitch from Mossi. 2-6, left-handed, chops it back to Mossi. He fields it even though he's a 5. Throws it to Cash at first, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. It's 7-0 through 3. And here's Marty Kutina, for lack of a better pronunciation, taking his warm-ups. Kutina is ready. And here's Rocky Colavito. You think I have it right? Okay, thank you. Here's Colavito. He's walked twice, scored twice. The pitch from Kutina. 6-6, right-handed, grounds it to third. O'Connell has it, throws it to long for the first out. Now Norm Cash. Looks like the relief pitching is settling down here for Washington, but it's 7-0. Pitch to Cash, 1-6, right-handed, walked him. He was 2 for 2, a single, and knocked in a run, and then the grand slam. He's got 5 runs batted in. Cash on first, 1 out. Here's Steve Burrows. The pitch from Kutina. That's 4-11, right-handed, slashed again. Whoa, so sorry. I hate when that happens. It's a 7 right-handed. That's going to go through for a base hit. And that'll be first and second, 1 out. Chico Fernandez comes up. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles. Knocked in 2 runs with his base hit in the first. It's first and second, 1 out. Kutina from the stretch. The pitch to Chico. That's 1-8, right-handed, grounds it to short. First and second. Infield back, but it's a 2, and it is an inning-ending double play. We score that 6-4-3, or Johnson to Cottier to Long. And Kutina, no runs in his first inning of relief on 1 hit, and none left on. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Here's Mossi now. He's thrown 3 scoreless innings. Leading it off, Chuck Hinton. Again, a .310 hitter in real world. .6'6", right-handed, triple 1-4. It's a base hit for Hinton to lead it off. 1-18, 1-17, 1-15 being held. Here's Dale Long now. He won't go down 7-0. Here's Mossi. Pitch too long, 6-8 left-handed. Struck him out for his second strikeout of the game. And Willie Tasby is the batter. .37 left-handed single, 1-3. It goes through. Devil die. A base hit. Hinton to second and holds. Mossi's first endurance is not till the 7th. Here's Bob Johnson now. From the stretch, Mossi. And the pitch. 3-6 left-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout from Mossi. And Chuck Cottier comes up in a clutch situation. Here's Mossi, the pitch to Cottier. 2-8, left-handed, walked him. Mossi has loaded him up. And Bob Schmidt, the catcher, comes up here. Right-handed hitter, Mossi now. Full wind-up. And the pitch to Schmidt. That's 6-5, right-handed. Oh my, that looks like it's hit deep. Oh, but it's a 20. It's going to be back to the wall, 6-5. Actually, it is a double. Down the line, it's going to score at least 2. Oops, put that in the wrong spot. It's a double for Schmidt, a clutch double on a 6-5 right-handed. 20 on the 20 die. Hinton scores. Tasby scores. Cottier to third. One to 15. 2 outs, 1-17, 1-18. Center field, 1-19, they'll let him score. Cutting it off, leaving Schmidt on second. And suddenly it's a 7-3 ball game. And with 2 outs, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could hit for Kutina. It's a real tough call. How many pitches you're going to use, but we will, and they don't have much anyway. But it's early in the season. We're gonna hit for him. With 2 outs, Schmidt on with the big double. Bases clearing. And Bud Zipfel. No, he's a left-handed hitter. I'm sorry. We're going to bring in Steve Hamilton, by the way. He's a left-hander. And we'll hit with Gene Woodling. Gene Woodling, the veteran. And And we just like to take a quick perusal to make sure that Hamilton isn't starting any games soon. Oh, Hannon came in. Wow. He came in on the third game. Well, maybe I'll use Hannon. Yeah, Hannon, 68 innings pitched. He's on our 69 team. He is a right-hander. So we'll bring in Hannon next inning. Right-hander, fourth pitcher for Washington already. Mossi throwing a lot of pitchers. Let's see who's coming in to hit. It's going to be Woodling, and I'm going to look him up because I noted yesterday, actually today, what am I talking about? In this game, I noted that his first season was 43. That was a war year. Then he was drafted or went into the war, came back in the majors in 46. And this was his final season. He ended up on the Mets at the end of the year. So we'll see Woodling traded. But he was pretty good. 276 average in 353 at-bats. And it's interesting that they have him just with his Washington statistics. That's good. I don't know if he's carded with the Mets, but if he's used, we'll send him over. So Woodling is pinch hitting with 2 outs. It's 7-3 now. Here's Mossi and the pitch to Woodling. 6-7, left-handed, struck him out. He struck out the side, but he allowed 3 runs on 3 hits, and a walk, 1 left on. After 4, it's 7-3 ball game, and there's a new pitcher, Jim Hannon. Hannon comes out taking his warm-ups. Finishing up his warm-ups now. We go to the top of the 5th. Okay, Hannon is ready, leading it off for Detroit. Mike Rourke, 0 for 2. Okay, here's Hannon. The wind up, the pitch to Rourke. 1-8. Pops it up to short, and that is for Johnson, 1 away. And here's Don Mossi coming up to hit. A 2 WL. The pitch from Hannon. That's 4-7, right, left-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And top of the order, Jake Wood, 0 for 3 today. Two 9, right-handed, grounds it back, taps it back to Hannon. He fields it and throws it to long. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Hannon. Middle of the fifth, 7-3 Detroit. And Mossi takes the mound. It'll be the top of the order. Pearsall leading it off. Okay, Mossi is ready. The windup, the pitch to Pearsall. 3-8, left-handed, grounds to third. Burrows fields it, throws to Cash, one away. Pearsall is 0 for 3 today. Now here's Danny O'Connell. O'Connell 0 for 2. 3-5, left-handed, walked him. So O'Connell is on first. 1-19, my goodness. 1-20. 1-18 being held. Very, he does not get the lead. He had 5 out of 6 stolen. There'll be a time. Here's Chuck Hinton now with O'Connell on first, 1 out. Hinton 1 for 2, single to lead off last inning and scored. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Good coffee here. Okay, Mossi now from the stretch. And the pitch to Hinton. That is 2-4, left-handed, slashed. That's a 10 against the right-hander. And it goes through for a base hit. O'Connell to second, holding. First on second, 2 down for Dale Long, a clutch situation. Now he's lefty-lefty. I don't know why they started him in the first place. And this, he only hit against left-handers 14% of the time. He had 285 at-bats. We're going to go with Harry Bright. Harry Bright. And coincidentally, he plays first. He'll stay in the game, even though he's a 4. Harry Bright will come up with 1 out, first and second. So Bright steps in the batter's box. Again, still only 1 out. Bright has some power. Here's the pitch from Mossi. 6-6, right-handed, 1-1-4. It's a base hit for Bright. That'll score a run. O'Connell scores. Hinton goes to third. A big hit there for Bright. Again, it was a 6-6 right-handed, 1-1-4, single the rest. Mossi getting hit. It's 7-4 now, and Willie Tasby comes up. First and third, infield back for the double. Oh, that is good coffee. Tasby 1 for 2, singled, scored in the 4th. The pitch from Mossi. 4-7, single 1-16. It goes through for a base hit. That'll score another run. Tasby's second hit of the ball game. Hinton scores. And it's a 7-5, suddenly a 7-5 ball game. Look at that. And there's action in the Tiger bullpen. Boy, he's thrown a lot of pitches too. It was a 4-7 right-handed. First and second, still only one out, and Bob Johnson is the batter. We use who was pitched in real world as a guideline only. We don't have to, but Klein and Gallagher pitched for Detroit in real world. Here's Klein, 77 innings, 4.31. And Doug Gallagher, only 25 innings, 4.68. Sometimes these players are used early in the season. It's Klein warming up. He is a right-hander. I mean, they may have somebody better, but for a middle reliever, we're going to need Klein. I'm still getting used to these clubs. They are a good team, so therefore, you know, Jones is pretty good. Reagan is a starter and a reliever. He's okay. Foytak. Look at Vic Wertz, who was on Cleveland. Frank Larry didn't pitch too much. Bunning was very good, 19 and 10, and he relieved. Terry Fox, wow, 58 innings, 1.71, 16 saves. So he's our closer. Casale, Koplitz, and Aguirre, who's a starter and a reliever. So we have some options, but we're going with, where did I put him? Oh, God. Nischwitz. Whoa. We're going with Ron Klein, if needed. And he might be. First and second, still only one out. Here's Johnson now. The pitch from Mossi. 3-4, grounds it to, oh, it's a ballpark slash against the left-hander. But it's a 20 against the right-hander, lines it to short, 2 outs, caught by Fernandez. And Chuck Cottier is the batter in a clutch situation. Okay, Mossi trying to get out of this and keep the lead here for Detroit. Cottier flew to left, walked and scored. Here's the pitch from Mossi. That's 3-7, left-handed, single 1-8. It's lined to short, caught by Fernandez, and the side is retired. But 2 more runs off Mossi on 3 hits and a walk. And after 5, it's 7-5. So it's a fairly close ball game. And Hannon, who came in and pitched 1 inning, retired all 3 batters he faced, he takes the mound for his 2nd inning of relief. This might be his final inning. Here's Hannon taking his warm-ups. He's ready now. Bill Bruton to lead it off. Here's the pitch to Bruton. 4-10, left-handed, grounds to short X. Johnson, 431. .431, 19-4, G1 gets to it. E31, 5-8-10. And he throws him out, 1 away. And here's K-line, 1 for 2, singled scored, walked scored on the grand slam by Norm Cash. Tigers lead 7-5, top of the 6th, they're batting, facing the Senators opening day, 1962 replay. Here's Hannon. Pitch to K-line. Oh, that's a re-roll. Look at that re-roll. Wow. That's house rule. Flat. Got to be flat. 2-8, right-handed, double 1-3, base hit for K-Line. His second hit of the game. K-Line is on, not being held. No lead. Here's Colavito. That's a waste of time. But we do it. Hannon. And the pitch, 6-6, right-handed, single 1-7, grounded to third. O'Connell has it, throws to Cottier at second for the force. 2 outs, and now Colavito is on. Again, a 2 for the lead. A huge waste of time, but we do it, not being held. Whoa, almost. Here's Cash. Colavito on first, 2 outs. And the pitch from Hannon. 5-12, left-handed, grounds to second X. Cottier, 2-19. (2-19), 10-2. G1 gets to it. E19, 4-7-8. And he throws him out. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. (7-5), Detroit over Washington. Mossi for Detroit in his 6th inning. He's allowed 5 runs. Schmidt to lead it off. Hannon has an endurance of 3. We'll look to see if it makes sense to pinch hit for him. It's only the 6th. Here's the pitch to Schmidt, 2-4, left-handed, flies it to left. Colavito under it, 1 away. Hannon is a 1 WR. Hobaugh. We can consider Hobaugh, Hamilton. But they just, well, here's Ken Retzer, who's is used more to catch, but that's lefty-lefty. We're still getting used to these teams. There's John Kennedy, a right-hander, pretty good. Hicks pinch hits in the 2nd or 3rd game. We're going to go with Kennedy, I think. There's nobody else really to speak of. Jim King, left-handed hitter. That's going to be it. It's going to be Kennedy. And coming into pitch, we'll go with Hobaugh, the right-hander. Hobaugh, the right-hander, he would be the 5th pitcher of the ball game for Washington. +1. Hobaugh taking his warm-ups in the bullpen, and John Kennedy comes up to the plate. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Kennedy. 3-8, flies it to center. Under that is Bruton to make the catch. 2 away. And Jimmy Pearsall is the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Mossi has thrown a lot of pitches in the 4th and 5th. We'll see if he can get out of this 1-2-3. Pearsall is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Mossi. That's 6-3, right-handed, ballpark blast. He's got end power against left-handers. It's a 4. Oh, and it's gone. A home run by Jimmy Pearsall to make it a 7-6 ball game. Wow. Off Mossi. He's let up a lot of hits. It's just the luck of the draw how he's stayed in this ball game. Oh, what am I? Yeah, Pearsall. Every little bit helps. They're chipping away, Senators. It's now a 7-6 game. Pearsall always had decent power. Again, it was a 6-3 right-handed ballpark blast off Mossi. Clean ballpark blast. A 4, it was 1-4 for right-handers, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, it was 1-13. That's even better. Okay, here's Danny O'Connell. Now, Mossi has allowed 6 runs in 6 innings. Very realistic to keep him in. Here's the pitch from Mossi. 4-9, right-handed, fly ball center. This should end the inning. Bruton is under it, and the side is retired. But a run, another run, this time on the home run by Pearsall. And after 6, it's Detroit 7, Washington 6. They have come back within 1 run. And Ed Hobaugh, coming in from the bullpen, will be the new pitcher. Ed Hobaugh. A very obscure player as far as I'm concerned. According to Wikipedia, he's still alive. He's 90 years old. And he only pitched in 2 seasons, 61. Oh no, between 3 seasons, 61 to 63. Very obscure. Very obscure. He hit a home run in his final major league at bat. And he's a pitcher. Holy cow. And yes, he did. He is a 2WR here. He's taking his warm-ups. He's ready now, Hobaugh. And leading it off will be Steve Burrows for the Tigers. It's 7-6 Tigers. Okay, here's Hobaugh, the windup, the pitch to Burrows. That's 6-3, right-handed, flies it to left X. Tasby 2-3. F2 gets to it. And again, Tasby an E3, 3-5-6. And he makes the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 left on. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. No, that was Burrows leading off. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. It's 1 out in the top of the 7th. It happens. We have replay capability if needed. So Hobaugh will face Fernandez now. Chico steps in. Here's the pitch from Hobaugh. 5-4 right-handed, grounds to third X. O'Connell 423. That's going to go through for a base hit, S1. E23. 6-11-16. That may be trouble. No, he fields it. S1 base hit, though. He doesn't field it. It goes through. Fernandez is on. 1-16 being held. Here's Mike Rourke. He does not get the lead. He was ready to go if he got it. The pitch to Rourke. 5-7, right-handed single, but it's lined to third court by O'Connell on a 20. It was single 1-19, 20 on the devil die. And believe it or not, Mossi is going to hit in this 7-6 ball game. How do you like that? How the hell do you like that? He did pitch 180, had 27 starts. He must have got hurt at some point in the season. Mossi 0 for 3. We're letting him hit. The decision has been made. Here's the pitch to Mossi, 6-7, left-handed. Grounds to second X. Cottier 219. We had a game like that yesterday with a pitcher. 219, 1-2 goes through, S1. Base hit. E19, 5-7-9. It's going to be an S1 base hit. Chico goes to second and holds. A single by Mossi. Not known for his hitting. Now Jake Wood, clutch situation. Hobaugh trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Wood. 4-8, right-handed, pops it up to short. And under it is Johnson. He makes the catch, and Hobaugh retires the side with no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We're in the 7th inning stretch now, folks. It's a 7-6 ball game. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying this ball game. Here on opening day. We're going to take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes, and we will get back to a very enjoyable ball game. This is our 1962 replay. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman back here in Studio B doing our Strat-O-Matic 1962 replay. And it's 7-6 Tigers. We're heading to the bottom of the seventh, and Mossi is due to come out. A quick programming note. We have a ball game in this same 1962 replay this afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. It would be 11 a.m. on the West Coast. Also, tomorrow at 2 p.m. is the first game of the NLCS in our 69 replay. That's the National League Championship Series. Pittsburgh Pirates with Bob Moose at the Atlanta Braves, Phil Necro. So that we're looking forward to that. We also have this upcoming Saturday at 9 a.m. live together. I'm managing Minnesota in the ALCS Game 1, American League Championship Series, again 1969 replay, and baseball demos managing the Baltimore Orioles. We're going to do it live together. There'll be a morning game, a 5:30 game from the 62 replay. We're in the midst of two replays at this time. Just going to check to see who the Tigers have in the pen other than Ron Klein. See if they have a closer that is really good. Terry Fox, 1.71, 16 saves. Wow. Only 58 innings, but that's enough for us to bring him in. Yeah. Wow. I had no idea. Right-hander. Whoa, nice card. Decent card. Fox is warming. Terry Fox. Never heard of him. He's still alive. 89 years old. Played 7 seasons. This was his 3rd in the majors. Still alive. But it will be Mossi coming out to pitch the 7th. And Chuck Hinton. I'm sorry, not Hinton. What am I looking at here? Yes, Chuck Hinton will lead it off. Bright is in at first base, by the way, for the Senators when they're in the field. Here's Hinton. He's a 310 hitter. He's on the 69, I believe the Senators. Maybe Cleveland. Maybe he was traded to Cleveland. I don't remember. Although I think I should. Here's Mossi now. Hinton 2 for 3, singled twice, scored twice. The pitch from Mossi. That's 1-8. And it's a base hit for Hinton, his 3rd of the game. And he's hitting .750 for the season now. Keeping those stats. Here's Bright. He pinch hit for Long, singled, stayed in the game. C. Bunter, Mossi from the stretch. The pitch to Bright. 6-5, right-handed. Oh, Lord, it's hit well by Bright. It's a 12. Either way, it's going to be trouble. And it's gone. Harry Bright with the home run. And that gives Washington the lead, and that is it for Don Mossi. Oh, my. Oh, his 2nd and 3rd run batted in of the ball game. Let's look at it again. Harry Bright, 6'5", right-handed. That's juicy right there. Actually, it was not a ballpark blast. It was 1-14. Oh, it's not a home run. I'm so sorry. That was an error on my part. It's a double, sending Hinton to 3rd with the option to stretch. We aim for low errors, not no errors, because we're human. See if we can convert this into a double. There we go. Let's look at it one more time here. 6'5", right-handed, and home run 1-14, double the rest. Oh, it is a home run. Oh, my. I am really, against left-handers, he's got end power. It is a home run. So Harry Bright gets his first home run of the season. He had 17 in 392. And it is a 8-7 game Senators, and that's it for Mossi. Little break in the action. Mossi pitched 6. He's now the loser of record. That's what happens. Hobaugh is the winner of record. Mossi allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits, including the home run here. He allowed 2 home runs, 1 to Pearsall also. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 hits. We don't keep hit stats for pitchers. That's 2 walks. He struck out 3. We can close him out now with the home run here. Eight runs in 6 innings. Oh, it's 8-7. Washington they chipped away and battled back to take the lead here. And they're not going to go with Fox. I mean, we could. He's a closer. Oh, his endurance is 3. We will go with Fox. It's opening day. Fox will try to keep the Tigers in this ball game. He's a 0 quotient. Fox comes out right-hander. He's their ace from the pen, taking his warm-ups. Whoa. Okay, crowd loves it. 44,383 paid. Here's Fox now. He's ready, and Willie Tasby steps in the batter's box. No outs, nobody on. Here's Fox. Pitch to Tasby, 1-8, right-handed, flies it to left. Under it is Colavito for the out, 1 away. Now Bob Johnson steps in. Pitch to Johnson, 4-10 right-handed, ballpark slash. That's a 2, that should go through, it does. A single by Johnson, his second hit of the game, 2 for 4 now. Not being held, borderline not being held. One to 15, 1 to 15. He will be held. 1 to 13. Here's Cottier now. We have that option of rolling, but then we can change it. That's a house rule when I refigure. Here's the pitch to Cottier now. 5-10 right-handed, grounds it to short. This could be 2. Fernandez at short, to Wood at second, over to Cash at first, and it's an inning-ending double play. But there were 2 huge runs on the huge 2-run blast by Harry Bright, who pinch hit and knocked in a run in the 5th, stayed in to play first base, and really coming through for the Senators today. We're moving to the 8th. It's Ed Hobaugh, 69 innings pitched. He's the winner of record. He was 2-1 in real world with 1 save. Hobaugh on the mound, taking his warm-ups. It'll be the heart of the order, Bruton, Kaline, and Colavito. Then Cash, Burrows. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Opening day ball game. Whoa. I just topped this coffee. Oh, Lord. No milk today. Straighten things out here. It will be Bill Bruton leading it off, top of the 8th. Hobaugh trying to win it. Okay, Hobaugh is ready. Here's the windup. Bruton 2 for 4, single twice, scored twice. 1-6. Grounds it to second for Cottier, and he throws it to first, 1 away. Now Al Kaline, 2 for 3, 2 singles, scored a run, walked and scored another run. Here's Hobaugh. The wind up, the pitch to Kaline. 3-6, grounds it to short for Johnson. Throws to long at Bright at first, 2 outs. And it's Rocky Colavito. 2 down, no one on. Colavito 0 for 2, walked twice, scored twice. 3-2, oh, he hit him. Colavito gets hit by a pitch with 2 outs. And Norm Cash is the batter, not being held. No lead. Here's Cash at the plate. Pitch to Hobaugh, from Hobaugh, 3-7, double 1-2, fly to center, running for it is Pearsall, and he makes a running catch and the side is retired. 3-7 right-handed, double 1-2. Pearsall caught up with it. No runs, no hits, the hit by pitch, 1 left. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th in a very, very close ball game, an enjoyable game. 8-7 Senators. And Terry Fox comes out to pitch his second inning of relief. He came in to relieve Mossi with no outs after he let up the 2-run home run to Long. Bob Schmidt is the batter. And look at that, Hobaugh comes out on deck. He's going to pitch the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Fox. That's 5-5, right-handed, struck him out. Hobaugh, the pitcher, we don't keep their stats, by the way. If we had Ohtani or something, maybe we would, you know. Hobaugh is a 2 WR. We will replace this pitcher's hitting card for that. 2 WR. Here it is, coming up with 1 out, nobody on. Hobaugh steps into the batter's box. Boy, that's some card by Fox. Looked like a pretty good card. He had a 1.71 ERA, only 2 homers allowed in 58 innings. Here's Fox now, the pitch to Hobaugh. It's 6-9, 2 WR, grounds it to short X. Johnson, 431. (7-4) gets to a G3. E31, 5-9-11. And he throws him out. This So, 2 outs. And here's Pearsall. Pearsall had the home run to bring the Senators within 1, and then they went on to take the lead on a 2-run home run the next inning by Long. That was in the 7th. We're in the 8th here. 2 outs, no one on. Here's the pitch from Fox to Pearsall. 3-8. Right-handed, pops it up to short. Fernandez under it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Fox. We've gone 8. It's 8-7 to Washington over Detroit. And we're heading to the top of the 9th. It will be Burrows, Fernandez, and Rourke. Ed Hobaugh on the mound going for the win here. Burrows leads it off. A .228 hitter. I don't think they have much on the bench. I'm going to take a quick look to see who they have, who might be worthwhile. McCullough, for some reason, is not playing in this game. He had over 500 plate appearances. He's a possibility. We could also go with Bubba Morton. Whoa, look at Vic Wertz, 324 average, 105 at bats. They got plenty of hitting on the bench there. I'm just pulling out a couple of notables. Frank Castro. Just getting familiar with these teams, and it looks like it's going to be Vic Wertz, the veteran. Wow. Some of you may know that he hit the fly ball that Willie Mays caught in the 1954 series. Vic Wertz is coming out to hit for Chico Fernandez. Wertz died in 1983 at the age of 58. His first season was 47, and his last season was 63. Leading it off, and we'll have Wertz hit, and we like to look to see who could come into the game to play third base if they're lucky enough to tie or go ahead. No, it's not going to be Wertz. This is the way it works out. Oh my God. We're just getting familiar. It would be Bob Fairley, not to be confused with Ron Fairley. Oh, Farley. I'm so sorry. It's Bob Farley. And then we just put a question mark to denote we're not sure if they're going to even do it. Wertz steps in the batter's box, facing Ed Hobaugh. Tigers are down by 1 run here in, I know, JC. Okay, Hobaugh is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Wirtz. Left-handed hitter, 6-6, walked him. So Wirtz, the tying run, is on first. A 1-10. They're going to bring in a runner for Wirtz. Let's see who it's going to be. Whoa, they don't really have anyone worth running unless we look at the pitchers. Let me just pull that roster out. Here it is. See if the Tigers have any good fast-running pitchers. Hamilton is a 1-13. Hobaugh is a 1-14. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. That's Hobaugh. Okay. Hamilton, 1-13, will come in to run. For Washington. Hamilton. Lord. And we're going to go with a pinch runner here. 3 substitutions on this position. Okay, so it's Hamilton on first, the tying run. And here's Chico Fernandez. I don't know. I don't think so, JC, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I've never run out of pitchers. Chico is an A bunter. He hit 249. He's going to lay it down to move Hamilton to second. Here's the infield. It's in. He's a B. Now let's see where it's hit. That's a 5. I think that's hit to first. It is. Here's Hobaugh. The pitch to Chico Fernandez with the infield in, B6. Defense. Option to go for the runner at first or try to throw out the lead runner. Again, it's going to be Hamilton 1-13. +4, -4, 1-11, and hit to first, 1-15. They'll let him go. And it's a sacrifice by Chico Fernandez. 1 out. It's coming down to the wire here. Mike Rourke comes up, is up, due up. A 2-13 hitter, there'll be a hitter for Rourke. Oh, that's quite a compliment there, JC. Thank you. Quite a compliment. Let's see, there's going to be a hitter here for Rourke, who's the catcher. Let's see who they have. Bobo Newsom, who is a 5 catcher. That's a real backup. Looks like a 3rd string at least. And then Dick Brown, who had 431 at-bats. We don't want to use everybody, but we are going to use Dick McAuliffe to hit. Dick Brown would come in to catch if the Tigers hope it's needed. Dick Brown. What happened to Brown? There he is. So McAuliffe, who had 471 at bats for some reason. Sometimes somebody's hurt at the beginning of the season, who knows. But McAuliffe will pinch hit. He would run if he gets on. And then Brown would be the new catcher. Hobart trying to get out of this. 1 out with Hamilton, the pitcher, pinch running for Wirtz, who walked, on second. And McAuliffe steps in the batter's box. Left-handed hitter. Hobart from the stretch. The pitch to McAuliffe. That's 3-9 right-handed. That's a triple 1-5 base hit for McAuliffe. Hamilton scores the tying run. Oh my, what a ball game. It's now an 8-8 ball game, JC. Let's look at that again. 3-9 right-handed, triple 1-5. It was a base hit. A huge hit by McAuliffe. It's now a 8-8 game. And it's such a tough call, but we're going to have a hitter for Fox. Sure, to win it. He pitched 2 innings, 3 hits. Oh, I'm sorry. No hit, 1 hit. And now all bets are off for the winner of record here. It's anybody's ball game. What did I do here? Shit. There's going to be a hitter for Fox. Let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be Bubba Morton. Bubba Morton. It looks like Doug Gallagher is the go-to pitcher. On the other hand, I could use Reagan if he doesn't start soon. We're being very methodical here. Still getting used to these teams. Ron Nischwitz is also an option. I think we'll go with Ron Nischwitz. A left-hander. So Nischwitz it is. Left-hander -1 hold. Taking his warm-ups in the bullpen as Bubba Morton. Comes in to hit for Fox with McAuliffe on first and only 1 out. Hobart, his first endurance is the 4th inning. This is his second inning. Morton steps in the batter's box. McAuliffe on first, 1-13, not being held. He's a 1-14 running. Here's Hobaugh now. And the pitch to Morton. 5-5, right-handed, grounds it to short. Johnson has it. He throws it to second. Cottier over to first long, and it's an inning-ending double play. How do you like that? One run, though, on one hit and a walk, a sacrifice bunt, integral for McAuliffe to knock home Hamilton running for Wirtz. Farley will play first base. And the new pitcher is Ron Nischwitz. Ron Nischwitz had 4 saves. He could win it or lose it. Bottom of the 9th. Danny O'Connell for the Senators. Danny O'Connell leading it off. Just to let you know, Brown is catching now. Farley at first for Detroit. I'm sorry. You know what? I need a third baseman. Christ. I made an error there. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be Farley after all. Bear with us. That was just a little error. We're going to bring in, see who I don't think we have anyone really worthwhile. Don Budden. He is an E65-4. I hate to do this. We're going through a lot of players here. Really, the only choice is Frank Castro, because he's a 4, but he's an E17. I mean, the other ones are in their 60s. I don't want to get burned like that. So we made a little error there. It's going to be Castro in the lineup, not Farley. Playing third now. And we move to the bottom of the 9th. Nischwitz in for Fox. Danny O'Connell leading it off. Okay, Nischwitz is ready. Left-handed pitcher. Here's the windup. The pitch to O'Connell. That is 4-8 right-handed. Single 1-9. Lines to third. Caught by Castro for the first out. Nice play by Castro, who came into third. Here's Chuck Hinton. He's got a little power. Hit 17, yeah, and 542. Hinton 3 for 4 today in this opener. Here's Nischwitz. The pitch to Hinton, 1-8, left-handed, base hit. He's 4 for 5. He's hitting 800. Hinton is on. 1-17, being held 1-15. He's going to frickin' go for the lead. They're going to go for the win here, 4-6. It's a little risky. No, he doesn't get it. Now here's Harry Bright, his third at bat since he came in to hit for long. singled, knocked in a run, and then a 2-run home run, 3 runs batted in. Harry Bright facing Nischwitz. Hinton on first, 1 out. From the stretch, the pitch to Bright. 2-7, left-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And Willie Tasby, 2 for 4. Nischwitz trying to send this 2 extra innings. 44,000 plus here for opening day. And again, JFK threw out the first pitch. Here's Nischwitz. The pitch to Tasby. 6-4. Right-handed, grounds it to short X. Looks like it's playable by Fernandez, a 329. .329, 3-3. That's going to go through for an S1 base hit. Oh my. Fernandez, E29, 5-9-11. Oh, and he boots it. Oh my. It's an S1 E1. Hinton goes to third. It was a throwing error. By Fernandez. First error for Detroit today. What a game. First and third, 2 outs now. Nischwitz trying to get out of this. Clutch situation for Bob Johnson. Johnson 2 for 4. Here's the pitch from Nischwitz. 1-7. Walked him. Whoa, it's coming right down. Bases loaded now. For Chuck Cottier. It's a thriller here in the nation's capital on opening day in our 62 replay. Oh, I love it. Love it. It's really been a thriller here. Here's Cottier now. Clutch situation. Bases loaded with Senators. 8-8 ball game. 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. Nischwitz. Full windup. And the pitch to Cottier. 4-7 right-handed. Walks in the run. And the ball game is over. Oh my. Nischwitz walking in Cottier. And the fans are cheering. A walk-off walk in the bottom of the ninth. Look at it again. It was 4-7 on Nischwitz. Right-handed walk. We'll be back with the happy recap in just a minute. Wait a minute. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Wait a minute. Nischwitz. That's what it was. It was Fox pitched 1 inning. Oh, okay, yeah. Nischwitz pitched 1 inning. It's a real borderline to decide if that's an earned run or not with the single and the error. We don't know, so we'll give it earned. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hope you enjoyed the game. Yeah, I think you're right, Demos. What a ball game it was. The final is Washington Senators 9, Detroit Tigers 8. Tigers got off to a 7-0 lead, and then Washington just chipped away slowly but surely, and the Tigers tied it with a run in the top of the 9th, allowed by Hobaugh, only to have the Senators score a run off Nischwitz in the bottom of the 9th. Grand slam by Norman Cash, the first grand slam of the season. Mossi went a long ways in this ball game. 6 innings, 8 runs allowed. He was finally pulled. 5 runs batted in for Cash. It's tough to say who the player of the game was, but I enjoyed the game very much. Hobaugh pitched 3 innings, allowed 1 run. He got the win. And that was a big comeback win by the Washington Senators. I enjoyed the ball game a lot. I appreciate you all coming here. Thank you, JC, Baseball Demos, Kathy Harden, and everybody else in the Strat-O-Matic community. I'm going to take it easy and pace myself. I do have a 2 p.m. game. If you go to my landing page, it's this replay, and it's the next date, April 10, in our 62 replay. I get to enter statistics for the first time in this replay after the first 2 games. Okay, I do it 2 at a time. I won't get into who won the first game, but it was Philly at Cincinnati. This was exciting. JFK was here throughout the first pitch. Stay strong, everybody. Don't miss our National League Championship from the 69 replay. Pirates at the Braves, Game 1, NLCS, tomorrow at 2 p.m. And Demos managing Baltimore. I'll be managing Minnesota live together this upcoming Saturday at 9 a.m. Those are Eastern times. We have those playoffs a little staggered. We'll probably have a 5:30 a.m. game in the 62 replay tomorrow morning, which I haven't posted yet. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well, and I'll catch you next time. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Network. Great game. You know, I can't find Nishwitz. My God. Still getting used to these people. There he is. Phillies beat the Reds in the first game. I would just do things by the book. It gets a little cumbersome here at the very start. But we'll plow through it and then we'll get to fix this. It'll get better. Philadelphia over Cincinnati. Mahaffey got the win. We'll get to that in a minute. Now we have this game, a thriller, Washington. I got my own way. If you're still here, Demos, you say play it how you want to play it. Here's what I'm doing in terms of the keeping stats. I'm using a program on iMac and I back everything up. Washington beat Detroit. There it is. In the National League, this is where it gets a little cumbersome. There we go. 3 for 5. Knocked in 2 Cardinals in Philly at Cincinnati. This is very cumbersome, folks. I'm going to do this on my own so I don't have to worry about the camera or anything like that. Wait a minute, Cardenas, 3 for 5. Shit. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's right. I'm still getting used to this. There it is, 3 for 5, hitting 600. I'll catch you all later, okay? Take care.